Our planet, Earth, is a delicate balance of life and environment, but today this balance is under threat. Rising temperatures and melting polar ice are clear signs of a global climate crisis. This phenomenon affects not only nature, but every aspect of human life. Join us as we unravel the science, impacts, and solutions to this pressing issue. The climate crisis refers to long-term changes in Earth's climate, mainly driven by human activities. Burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial emissions release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane, trapping heat in our atmosphere. Since the late 19th century, global temperatures have risen by over 1 degree Celsius. While this may seem small, its impact is enormous. The polar regions act as Earth's thermostat. Covered in ice, they reflect sunlight, helping to regulate global temperatures. But as the planet warms, these ice sheets are melting at alarming rates. The Arctic is warming nearly 4 times faster than the rest of the world. In 2022, Arctic sea ice shrank to one of its smallest extents on record. When ice from glaciers and polar caps melts, it flows into the ocean, causing sea levels to rise. Since 1880, global sea levels have risen by over 20 centimeters. Scientists predict that by 2100, sea levels could rise by another meter or more, threatening coastal communities, cities, and ecosystems. Melting polar ice disrupts ocean currents and weather patterns. For example, the melting Arctic ice weakens the polar jet stream, leading to extreme weather events like heat waves, floods, and hurricanes. In 2021, the US faced record-breaking heat waves and storms, clear signs of a changing climate. Polar ice is home to unique wildlife like polar bears, seals, and penguins. As ice melts, these animals lose their habitats and struggle to find food. For instance, polar bears rely on sea ice to hunt seals. Without it, their survival is at risk. Entire ecosystems are being thrown out of balance. The climate crisis directly impacts humans. Rising sea levels threaten coastal cities like New York and Mumbai. Heat waves make summers unbearable, increasing health risks, especially for the elderly and children. Droughts affect agriculture, leading to food shortages and higher prices. Did you know that by 2050, over 200 million people may need to migrate due to climate impacts? Scientists monitor climate change using satellites, weather stations, and ocean buoys. NASA's IceSat-2 tracks ice sheet changes, while the European Space Agency's Copernicus program measures sea levels. Data collected over decades helps us understand trends and predict future changes. While the challenges are immense, solutions exist. Transitioning to renewable energy like solar and wind reduces greenhouse gas emissions. Reforestation helps absorb carbon dioxide, and sustainable farming practices protect ecosystems. Did you know that simply reducing food waste could cut global emissions by 8%? Small actions can make a big difference. The fight against climate change requires global cooperation. Agreements like the Paris Accord aim to limit global warming to below 2 degrees Celsius. Countries are committing to net zero emissions targets and funding green technologies. However, success depends on collective action. Governments, businesses, and individuals must work together. You can be part of the solution. Reduce energy consumption by switching to energy-efficient appliances. Support local and sustainable products. Use public transport or carpool to reduce emissions. Even small changes in daily habits, like eating less meat, can significantly lower your carbon footprint. The global climate crisis is one of the biggest challenges of our time. Rising temperatures and melting polar ice are warnings we can no longer ignore. But by understanding the science, taking action, and working together, we can protect our planet for future generations. The question is, will we act in time? The answer depends on all of us.